guys, I just wanna pop up for a Gantsilyera chat because I noticed that from my regular podcast I wasn't able to share with you guys much of my life stuff. So I took the time today, Monday, May 4, to share with you guys some topics that I have randomly jotted down. So this is the second day of the hard lockdown here in Tondo. And I think there are drones roaming around to see people who are violating the new rule. So yesterday we were shocked to see that there are plenty of soldiers at Divisoria. They are lining up there, and we saw pictures of it. And also one of our neighbors has taken pictures of the streets without any people in them. So I think that is gonna go on up until tomorrow 5 a.m. Tuesday. So the kids are not here, so I'm taking the time to make a Gantsilyera chat to share with you guys some topics that some random ones that I wanna discuss for a while. I'm using my old cell phone for recording this because I'm charging the other one. I want to make it full so that I can play Ragnarok mobile on it. So I'm quite glad that I have some friends that I can play there now. So I'm looking forward to playing with them every day. I have a mentor there. He is Jay, and he is the one who teaches me stuff about Ragnarok, and I know that I have other things to learn from there. And he introduced me to one of his guild mates, and I wanted to be a part of their guild, but I needed to level up until level 80 for that. So that's what's been happening with me. I am quite addicted with playing Ragnarok again, and for now, I don't have any other project in mind, although I am planning to work on the granny squares next. I still have some cream colored yarns to put the border on each one of it, but I haven't started with it yet. I wanted to buy more yarn online since Shopee lifted the suspension for non-essential goods, so now I can purchase some yarn from there. But I'm gonna wait up until the lockdown has ended so that I can purchase yarn from her, or it's gonna come from Marikina, which is also in NCR within Metro Manila. So I'm hoping that it will push through. So I am jotting down list of shades of colors of yarn that I wanna buy from there. But they have limited shades for now, and they have limited stock, so I'm thinking of purchasing the other shades from the 15-gram balls ones, the ones that I can't buy from 50 grams. So if ever I can get pushed through for that purchase, I will show you guys my yarn or my yarn haul. So those are one of the topics that I want to discuss. And I don't know if you noticed that some of my hair is green. So I don't pull them because there's a belief here that if you pull one or two, more will come. And the other day, an odd circumstance has happened with my ball pens. I'm using them for a while and they can be used, and I'm jotting down notes. But when I set them aside for a while and then use them again, the ink dried out. So I don't know if it is because of the weather, because it's becoming very hot here. Although sometimes it rains, but it has become very humid and hot recently. So I don't know if that is because of the weather. And I have used most of the ball pens that I have. I have 5 of them, and all of them has dried out. So now I'm using this pencil here that I sharpened to jot down notes. So Rain has the 6th set of order from me. She wanted me to make her more vases. I have shown you from my from yesterday's podcast, the vase that I made for her, the one with different colors. So I think she's requesting for more vases, and she wanted me to use some nylon thread for that, but that is not available on Shopee. I only buy that from Divisoria, and I really wanted to buy more from Divisoria because it is cheaper there, but that's not gonna happen very soon. uh, they are thinking of the new normal that is gonna be happening maybe after the ECQ, and some parts of the country is under GCQ, or general community quarantine now, which is much more lax with the rules. So the transportation is back for there, but the jeepneys that is going to run, they're going to provide some dividers within the seats of their jeepneys, so that people can practice social distancing. I have seen this jeepney from Baguio that is on the news. He has separated the seats with plastic type of things, so that people will be separated from other passengers, so that people will be practicing the physical distancing. So some parts of the country, the transportation is back, but that is the rule for them. Only half of the usual passengers can ride the jeepneys for now. My ate, she went to work last Thursday up until Saturday, and she's lucky that my kuya has a car to send her there, and my brother-in-law also fetches her co-workers. So now we are on hard lockdown, and they are downstairs. Uh, Mama went to the grocery this past days to buy us some stocks. So that's what's been happening here. And yeah, I don't know what to work on next, although I'm gonna try to organize. I started organizing my beaded items, but I'm quite saddened because I have only a few colors that I have collected. I wasn't able to touch up with my beaded projects yet because I was quite addicted in a way, or focused on the crochet ones. So now I'm gonna try to make some wallets out of them for the tutorials that I worked on. I'm thinking in my mind if I can make it without the pattern, but I'm recollecting how I did it, so I think I'm going to watch my own tutorials to work on those. So if you're interested with that, I will put some links on the description box below. If you have some stocks of acrylic beads, you can work on them. Work on the wallets that I have made in the past, or just to collect them. And if the ECQ is lifted, you can sell them. Go around to your friends and then sell them. Just some type of pastime or hobby, but that you can turn into a business also. So now I have been rambling for 9 minutes. I have been forgetting elaborating on stuff when I'm making podcasts. So some of my jotted notes, I put an X on them because I wasn't able to touch up on those. So some of them I have put all of the topics at the back of my notebook for the podcast. And some of them has X on them because I wasn't able to say them or touch up on them. So I think those were most of it. I have been rambling for a while now. I'm also catching up with all of your videos. Some podcasters, I wasn't able to watch their old podcast, so sometimes I just go to their channel and then I binge watch 4 of their very recent videos. So that's how I'm catching up with some of you guys. I know that some of you has made a vida or vlog every day for April. I know that I have made one of those from 2016, but I wasn't able to make another one this April. But it is nice being a part of that kind of event in a way on the yarn community. So I don't know if you noticed, but I keep looking here instead of the camera because I'm looking at myself. I'm using the front cam whenever I'm making podcasts. So don't be alarmed that I am not really connecting with you guys, looking at you, because I keep looking at myself. And that's the problem with me whenever I'm practicing how to say things. I wasn't able to do that in front of the camera. So now I'm practicing that because I get kind of conscious on speaking in front of the camera compared to when I'm practicing whenever I'm washing dishes. I'm practicing what to say to you guys so that I will be reminded of the words that I needed to use. So those are most of it. Making mistakes using terms. So I really have this thing where I am mistaken. I'm thinking of a certain word but I use as another term for it. So I don't know if you also has noticed that, but that is one of my problems whenever I'm making podcasts, is that I don't use the correct term. So I really needed to research on stuff before saying it. So I'm sorry about that. So it's a bit sunny and it's really great that we have a veranda where we can just stand there and catch some sunlight for vitamin D, because that is one of the advice of the doctors on TV, that you should catch some sunrise to somewhat boost your immune system. And Mama and I, we have been also drinking some vitamin C every day. So my ate has given us some. So sometimes Mama also buys some vitamin C just to also boost the immune system. And sometimes I do some exercises lifting my feet because I'm always sitting down. So you have to take care of yourself nowadays and don't catch any kind of sickness because it will be very hard nowadays. So I'm hoping to buy yarn soon, and I really needed to work on Rain's order. And my ate Dorina, she also has requested some bikini tops from me. It is a bikini set wherein there's a bikini top and a short skirt. So I have seen a tutorial for it on YouTube. So I think that is what I'm going to do for that. I'm gonna try to emulate the one from the tutorial, and I'm thinking of using mercerized cotton thread since I have some here, just for a prototype of it, because if you use acrylic yarn for garments, it will be very hot to the touch. So I'm thinking of using mercerized cotton thread instead for that project. I have seen some on Shopee. My Suki, she is making some bikini set on Shopee. She's selling it there. So since I have researched on a tutorial for it, I will try to make that out of the tutorial. So that's another order from me that I wasn't able to make yet. But I'm gonna try to do that these days because I have run out of other ideas. I'm gonna try to make a tutorial for the character purse, the two ones that was requested eons ago. And I'm gonna try to make some sewing projects too. Although I wanted to make a face mask out of fabric, but I wasn't able to because I think the fabric that I have is not appropriate for a face mask. So the other day, Mama found a someone selling mask on Facebook. So she ordered some, and it was delivered here. So now people can pick up items and deliver it. My Shopee account is still on vacation mode since I don't know if I will be able to have some pickup and delivery yet. I don't know if I needed to turn it on again, but I think I needed to work on that next. Sorry if I keep looking here. I don't have any other topics here now, so I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry if I've been rambling for a while now. I just wanted to catch up with you with some life stuff because I noticed that I wasn't able to elaborate on stuff whenever I'm making my regular podcast. So I hope you are all doing well, taking care of yourselves and your family. The kids, uh, the government is trying to work on something for the kids for their school. So I don't know if they're going to work on that with teleconferencing or video conferencing on Facebook, or they're gonna make it online. Some students wouldn't be able to do that, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they're going to work on it still, and I'm hoping that the kids can go to school after this. Maybe at home, maybe the parents needed to just homeschool the kids. So that's another topic that the government needed to work on, the schooling of the kids. So Marius is still to graduate from elementary school, but I don't know how it will work. They are thinking of things for the new normal that is coming next. And so that's it. I'm sorry if I rambled on. So I'm going to post this today just to catch up with you guys. I hope you are doing well. Prayers for the sister-in-law or sister of Miss Londi. Prayers to all of those who are experiencing the COVID-19, and prayers for all of the frontliners. I'm hoping that this will end soon and all will be well and okay. So that's it from me. Bye for now.